Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kansas State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And these guys involve Here comes the offense on first down. Running it to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. He's off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Bearcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive line.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That's caught. It sucks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! What a grab and go for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Using the quick game. Nothing but green ahead. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 7 over UNLV. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. This time they'll go to the running game. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Wildcats will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll take it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that drive covered 40 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That's caught. It sucks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First down here for the offense. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going to the ground. At the 35, he's open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give on the inside. Smashes through. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finishes the run with the slide. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. On the option. Quick toss. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll leave it with the lone back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. From their own 10, it's 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He's got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That completion delivers a 1st down. Quarterback checking off. Running behind that left side. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Running with power. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 14 to Wake Forest. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It sucks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And the returner is stopped. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Gore. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. Powers through. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They want to throw it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Kansas State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the route is on.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping... And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Wide receiver shows motion. With the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lining up.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a... And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activate. Just steamrolling the defense. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll go back to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the punishment has been extended.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Right back to him on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Vincent. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Fast motion from the offense. The give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Oh my, he just shanked that one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Dances away from the D. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on first down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grab near the marker. It's Gore. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 17 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your second sack. It's only the third quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No fair catches here. The ball pops out on the return. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Running to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signaled for and made. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Hold and fire complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Using the quick game.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. It's caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Back to the ground game on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They go to the ground. Nifty little dance step. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Discards a man. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Caught in the backfield, it's Bueno. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Slips through the line. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they got him for the sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Trying to pick up a 1st down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll run it to the right. Fights off a defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Handoff from the shotgun. Pulled down for the tackle. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bueno. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.